There be something strange going on in a certain manor near a graveyard, with the murders, strange figures in the dark, and the most peculiar of all, terrible acting.
Mommy! Mommy! Open the door for me! It's scary in here! Let me out of here! I'm scared! Mommy! Hurry! I'm scared! Here's the key like Daddy did! I don't want to stay in here! Just a minute! Let me out! I'm coming! Let me out of here! Let me out!
Yes, if the title didn't give it away, this is House by the Cemetery, directed by Lucio Fulci in 1981. If you didn't know, Fulci was one of the bigger names when it came to the Italian horror genre back in the 1970s and early 80s. His more notable films were Zombie and The Beyond. Both films were fairly decent and competently put together, unlike this one. Whether it's the bad dubbing, the awful cinematography, or the hilariously bad effects, there's something truly rotten about this film. Something evil. Something off. Not unlike
The plot.
the movie opens up post-sex scene where we find some guy named Steve has been axed off, and his mistress promptly follows.
Pfft.
We then cut to sometime later when we find out that a couple is moving to the titular house by the cemetery, even though the father character played by Paolo Malco is told by Fulci himself that his partner Steve was found dead there.
It's scary. You organized the project? Got it underway?
That he did.
And then, for well, no reason, abandoned everything. Slaughtered his mistress
And there he was, researching suicide. The times we have to live in.
Yes, he committed suicide by gutting himself, stabbing his own heart with a pair of scissors, and then hanging himself on the door.
Well,
Tragic.
I'll drive up there and see you.
After this point, the plot stops being coherent.
I adore New England.
I'll be looking forward to it, sir.
There is this whole side plot about some girl who only the boy can see, but that goes nowhere. In fact, that seems to be a major problem throughout most of the film. Things don't go anywhere. Here's a few examples. When the couple goes into the basement for the first time, they're attacked by a bat, and this scene goes on for like a full 2 minutes. And where does this lead? Nowhere! It doesn't build up to anything and has no significance to the plot whatsoever. There's this other scene where the shifting looking caretaker is trying to break through a nailed up door, and the father walks in and this goes nowhere! The father just stares her down and just walks away. He also never brings it up again, as if it never happened. My favorite out of all these scenes, though, is when the caretaker is wiping up a huge trail of blood leading to the basement, and the mother walks in and this happens.
What are you doing?
I made coffee.
Wow.
When the random stuff isn't happening, the actors are either just staring off into space or being plain annoying.
Gotcha! Only because I fell. Otherwise, you wouldn't have come near me.
This kid is like 90% of why this movie sucks. Like all Fulci's films, there is an excessive amount of gore. But unlike his previous film, Zombie, which came out in 1979, the special effects are meh in comparison. Although that movie had a zombie fight a shark, this movie has nothing. Overall, this is a real stinker, which is a shame because Fulci has done some pretty good movies in the past. However, if you are looking for a film to watch with a friend just to laugh at how absurd the plot gets or how bad the acting is, then look no further. The House by the Cemetery gets a 4 out of 10. This is Devin, signing off.